Close your eyes and let's meditate together. Gently close your eyes, just enough to feel relaxed. Let your mind be bright and cheerful. Feel light, pure, and clear, free from all worries. Now let your mind rest still at the center of your body, at the seventh base, 2 finger width above your navel. Let it be still, soft, gentle, and at ease. You may visualize a bright sphere or a light, whichever feels natural, or simply let your mind rest in stillness within, without any image. Whether you see nothing or not does not matter. Our goal is to keep the mind still, soft, gentle, and at ease. That is our purpose. Choose whatever feels comfortable for you. This is one of the most important things in life. At the end of life, it's not wealth, beauty, or status that determines the outcome. It's not about being rich or poor, attractive or unattractive, tall or short, dark or fair. The only thing that matters in the end is whether the mind is clear or crowded. A still mind is what makes it pure and bright. And this is something we must train ourselves in. In everything we do, studying, working, family life, or any responsibility, we can continue our duties. But we must also train our mind to be still and centered. This is what gives our life a firm foundation, something we can rely on throughout our journey until the very last breath. When we reach the happiness within, our heart will be at peace. It will be like having a stronghold, a fortress, a shelter within. Life is surrounded by uncertainties, challenges, and worries. We are always exposed to situations that can stress or mislead us. That's why the inner peace we cultivate becomes our refuge, our fortress of security. It gives warmth and confidence. This is why meditation and training the mind are so important. We must integrate this practice into our daily lives, alongside our routines and responsibility. Our body may be in motion, but inside the mind must remain still. The bright inner light should be present at all times, no matter where we are or what we are doing, whether our eyes are open or closed, whether we are standing or moving. We should always see the inner light clearly. Just like the great beings of the past, Anatha Bintika, the wealthy merchant, and Visakha, the devout laywoman. They harmonized their spiritual practice with their worldly duties. There were many authors like them in the Buddha time, but they stand out because of their great contribution to Buddhism. They set an example for us to follow. Many wise and virtuous people in the past balanced their economic and spiritual life. They understood what truly important and what was secondary, and they carry both aspects forward together. This is the path of those who live wisely. That's why we too must still our minds while continuing our daily responsibilities. By doing so, we become an example for others. And this way of life is never outdated. It is always relevant. True security comes from inner peace. So we must persist in our meditation training. Do not be discouraged. Do not abandon your practice. Do it every day, even if you feel that your practice had not yet brought clear results. Even if you have not yet reached inner experiences or feel that things are unclear, do not worry. Every moment you sit and still your mind, even if no light appears, even if no deep joy arises, even if no images emerge, it does not mean that your practice is in vain. Many mistakenly say, I got nothing from meditation. But in truth, progress is happening, even if we don't realize it. It's like watering a tree every day. You don't see its growth happening in real time. You don't notice how many millimeters or centimeters it grows each day. But over time, it will bear flowers and fruits. Everything had its time. Meditation is the same. It has its time of brightness. Even if today feels dark, it does not mean it will always be dark. Night lasts only for 12 hours. It does not stretch endlessly. Just as night turns to day, your practice will eventually bring light. If you think the darker it gets, the closer we are to dawn. You will stay encouraged. So remember, the belief that you are not making progress is not true. Meditation builds itself up gradually, even when you don't notice it. One day, the results will manifest. Your mind will feel lighter, clearer, more spacious and free. Your body will feel weightless as it disappears into stillness. Then the inner light will shine, and the inner body will be revealed. Step by step, you will experience the joy of inner peace. So just keep meditating, as if you are on a train heading toward your destination. You cannot rush the train, nor can you take over the driver's seat. You simply sit back, and in time you will arrive. The key is consistency. Never miss a day. No matter how busy, tired, or late it is, always make time for meditation. This steady effort builds up clarity and skill. Your spiritual faculties will mature over time, like accumulating school credits. your merit points will increase, and one day, when the time is right, everything will unfold effortlessly as your reward. Throughout history, both monks and lay people have walked this path. Some reach inner peace quickly, others may slowly. It depends on past merits and present effort. If we have cultivated training and goodness for many lifetimes, then difficult things become easy. Some meditate for a short while and immediately reach brightness. If meditation feels difficult now, it's because we lack effort in the past. But no matter how difficult, it is never too hard to overcome. We don't need to ask when we will see results. The answer is simple. When the mind stops, it sees. So when we want to see, it's up to us. If we stop now, then we see it now. If we stop tomorrow, then it will be postponed by one day. If we stop next week, then it will be postponed by another week. If we do it on and off, it will take much longer. If we never pause at all, then it will happen a bit sooner. Eventually, the state of stillness will come to us. Therefore, don't be discouraged. Keep practicing diligently and consistently, because this is the ultimate practice, the true practice, or in plain language, it is the genuine work of a lifetime that comes with being born as a human. We are born for this, to uproot suffering from its source, to break free from the cycle of birth and death. The knowledge to do this is already within us, but it is obscured by mental hindrances. The solution is simple. To bring light, we must be still. Train the mind gently, joyfully, like enjoying work, study, or play. Find happiness in meditation, and what seems difficult will become easy. There is so much we don't know about life, especially the truth of existence. Only when our mind is filled with light, through stillness and silence, will these truths be revealed. When the mind becomes firmly anchored at the center of the body, the inner radiance will shine brightly, sweeping away all ignorance. So never be lazy. Never let discouragement stop you. Do not sit only when you feel like it. Make meditation a habit, like washing your face or brushing your teeth. No one needs to remind you. You just do it every day. In fact, meditation is even more important than personal hygiene. It should become second nature, a part of your being. Once you reach the inner light, once you taste the bliss of stillness, all hesitation will fade. You will find true joy in meditation. There is so much more to learn, so much more to discover. This is worth dedicating our life to. As our inner wisdom grows, the world will become brighter too. It comes from our own powerful and good guidance. Because we have inner experience, it will make the world bright as well. And when we all shine together, things we never imagined possible in our time will begin to happen. So, let's keep our minds still and clear at the center of the body. Now, let's all sit in quiet meditation together. Before we conclude the session, let's spread loving kindness by gathering all the feelings of happiness, goodness, including the merit of sitting in meditation right now. Gather all these virtues into a single radiant sphere of merit, resting at the seventh base in the center of your body, 2 finger width above your navel. A billion flawless sphere, bright and round, like a celestial crystal, shining like the middle sun, yet cool and serene like the full moon. Gently place your mind at the center of this clear, glowing sphere. Even if you cannot see it, that is okay. Just imagine it effortlessly. Now feel as if your body is expanding outward, and your sphere of merit grows larger, enveloping your entire being. Let it expand to embrace your household, to brace your loved ones and those nearby, so they too may receive this stream of pure merit, bringing peace and happiness into their hearts. Expand further to encompass your neighborhood, your entire village, so that all beings may be free from suffering, illness, and negativity. Let this radiant energy extend to your district, your province, your country, and beyond to neighboring lands, spreading across the entire world. Let the earth be filled with purity, like a realm of crystal and diamonds. May all beings and all things be free from defilements, from the causes of suffering, and from all forms of hardship. May everyone experience true peace, live wisely and correctly, and find happiness in the present moment. May all people love and care for one another, without suspicion, without enmity, without conflict or hostility. May there be only kindness, goodwill, and harmony among all beings. Now let us make a resolution. With the power of all this goodness, may we be blessed with health and freedom from illness. May our life be long and filled with virtue, with sufficient resources to care for ourselves and our families, and with enough abundance to support others in their goodness. May we refrain from all unwholesome actions, avoiding anything that darkens the heart. May we live wisely and never be careless. May we walk the path of goodness until the end of our days. May we attain the inner peace that enlightened beings have realized easily and effortlessly, in complete alignment with the truth. Now you may make your own personal resolutions. When you are finished, slowly open your eyes.